If you truly want to see angels, then you need to follow this principle. You have to do it. It's a covenant that you must follow. And once you can do these techniques that I talk about in this video, you'll be able to see angels. You'll be able to see them physically, even spiritually. You'll be able to ask them questions, to talk to them, to ask them for specific things, and they will do it for you. So, do you want a lot of money? Do you want to go from being broke to being rich? Do you want to be able to prophesy? Do you want to be able to see visions? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to make something happen? These angels will do it. So now, these are things that I've practiced for myself, and it works for me. Back then, I used to have zero money. I had zero gifts. I could not prophesy. I could not see angels. Life was very, very tough and hard. I used to be like you. I was struggling. I was having some issues. But then I read some books. And in those books, they talked about talking with angels, right? Having communication with angels. So I knew that if I try this thing and it works, let's say I'm even lucky and it works and I'm able to encounter an angel, my life will change forever. But if I don't do it, my life will remain the same, because I was in the bush then in the village struggling, and things were very tough. Things were very, very hard. Nobody's really think much about me. And maybe you're in a place of work right now, or maybe you're at home watching this video. You have a job or your life is not really good, and you've tried prayer, fasting, meditation. You've done different things, but it's not working. But I also know you've read some books or you've heard some stories that some people had contact with the angels, and those angels changed their life forever. I also knew that time, I knew that, hey, this thing, if it can work for me, even if it takes me 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, once I get it, my life will change. Because I couldn't even see my own future then. I thought I was going to be poor for the rest of my life. So those books that I read motivated me to have faith that yes, these people had encounter with angels and their life changed. They had superpowers, and things just changed miraculously. So I began to do research. I began to check. Make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to tell you the secret. I'll teach you, I promise you. I won't just tell you stories, I will teach you, I promise you, how to see angels. So I began to do research. I read some books. But those things in those books, I could not do them because I didn't have my own house. And also, I was a Christian, and I'm still a Christian. I could not do those things. For example, I read the 7th book of Moses, the 6th book of Moses. They said if you read it, you're going to get mad or something. But I did not get mad. I read it, nothing happened. I was very scared. They said people are going to get mad if they read this book. Will I get mad? I cover myself with the blood of Jesus. I cover myself with the blood of Jesus. But I didn't get mad, luckily for me. It was just fear in people's mind, so that you won't read those books. So I read 6th book of Moses, 7th book of Moses, Testament of Solomon. I read, the Lesser Key of Solomon, the Greater Key of Solomon, the Necromonicon. I read those books. I even read Summoning Spirit by Constantinos. I read different books. I read the one written by the Golden Dawn. But those people are not Christians, obviously. And they ask you to do things in those books that are, these things, I don't like them. I don't like these things. I can't do these things. And I'll do like this. This is giving me a headache, man. I can't do this stuff. When I do like this, it makes me look like an angel or something. Like an elf. So I couldn't do those things in those books. Then I was hearing of people that attend like White Garment Church. White Garment Church, they use incense, perfumes and stuff to make angels to appear. And White Garment Church, they are known for prophecy, healings, trance, but I've never gone there before. So I was like, yeah, I've been hearing about these things. Some people will come to me and they'll be like, oh, that guy went to that church and suddenly became rich, he started prophesying, he had spiritual gift, his life changed. People go to church most of the time because they want to change their life. They want something good to happen to them. So I began to think, should I go here? Should I go there? Should I go here? Should I go there? But I couldn't go to those white government churches because I don't know anybody there. I could not just go. Not that I don't like the church, but I'm an introvert. I don't really go out, so I just stayed in my house. And there's nobody around me that goes to white garment. So I checked those books. I couldn't do them. So what I did was I picked Summoning Spirits by Constantinos. Then I filtered it. The information that is bogus there, the things that I could not get, those materials that I could not get, I just removed it. I was just like, how can I do this thing without using the materials? And thank God I met a man, then Joey Kidd, Mind Power Kinesis. So he taught me about visualization. He showed me videos of a student that could do levitation, telekinesis. I can do telekinesis. But the thing about telekinesis, let me even define it for you. Telekinesis is when you can move objects with your mind. I did it this morning. I moved an object with my mind, but it's a very difficult ability. And one thing about telekinesis is that if you leave it for like 2 weeks, you won't be able to do it again until you focus on it again. So I saw a student doing levitation, telekinesis. So I learned all those chakra system, accumulation of energy, visualization. So I had that base already. So when I read that book, Summoning Spirit by Constantinos, now don't read the book because you won't understand. It won't really help you. Instead, get my book. Click the link below to get my book on how to summon angels. So I read the book and I started practicing the techniques. It was very easy for me because I already had a base in visualization and I was already doing prophecy and clairvoyance, okay? Then before you know it started to work. So I had different experiences. One day I woke up and I saw a female angel waiting for me. She touched me and I woke up and I saw her live and direct. For like 5 seconds. She was there in front of me. I saw the angel with feathers. Okay, cool. Another time, an angel knocked on my door and entered. It took the shape of my mom, the form of my mom. Told me to come and charge my phone because I said, tell me when they bring light at night so that I can come and charge my phone. And the angel came in flesh like my mom and told me to come and charge my phone. Then I tried it for money. I need you to get me a client because I don't have money. And the angel came and spoke to me face to face in a trance state around 3 a.m. when I woke up, trance state, and said I'm going to receive money. Immediately, the next day, I received money, the exact amount. So I began to test it. I used it to pass in my university. I don't really go to class like that, but I passed. I was doing supernatural abilities that people began to accuse me of doing witchcraft and sorcery. They thought, oh, it's demonic angels. But it's not demonic angels because, I read the book too of a man named Bishop Fay, and the book really worked for me. Bishop Fay, the book really worked. Nobody's perfect. If I read the book and it worked for me, I can't say, oh, maybe because something happened to the man, I should say that the book did not work. The book worked for me. It worked for me. I read the book and it worked. An angel came. It was when I read the book that an angel came. The title of the book is Understanding the Ministry of Angels. So I read the book and an angel walked into my house face to face and imparted me with the spirit of prophecy. And 2 days later, I called the name of somebody, full name of somebody. An angel came again when I first made my $15,000. The angel came and gave me 2 feathers. And he mentioned my name. And he told me that I'm going to get the money. Within 7 days, I made $15,000 from making, I had around maybe 300K in my account then. Or maybe 150K or so, 1,000 naira. So I had like maybe $150 in my account then, or $50. And I went from $50 to making, $15,000. So these things worked for me and they can also work for you. You just need an encounter. Angels can protect you too. Angels can guard you. The one that I love also is invisibility. An angel can make you invisible, that people will not see you. That one I've even experienced it many, many times. They will they will not see you, or they will not be able to find you. Their mind will not be able to get you, like to locate you. It's a very amazing, sweet ability. It's very powerful. These angels help a lot. So if you want to experience this, I'll advise you to, number one, get my book. Number two, get my impartation on how to summon angels within few days. Or you get the Summon Angels course. I've made the information there for you. The courses are a little bit expensive, but you should get it, because if you don't get it, your life will remain the same. But if you get it, I know the money is a little bit much, but if you get it, your life will never remain the same. Like, you will use it till the end of your life. I can't see everything here on YouTube. You have to, some things you have to just keep it to yourself. But once you try the information, you would see, you understand what I'm trying to say. So now let me teach you how it works, so that you won't say, oh, I made a video and I didn't teach you the information. Now this is it. If you want to summon an angel, you have to be alone now. You have to be alone. Let me just tell you that fact. You want to learn how to summon angels. The best way is that you are alone. Because if you are not alone, or you have a roommate, a friend, the person is going to distract you. When I had a roommate in school and an angel appeared physically to me, he was not around and there was nobody in the house. So who knows, maybe because people have been in the house for a very long time, so that's why the angel did not appear. Maybe if nobody was at home with me, the angel would have appeared. Now, angels can appear two ways: spiritually, with your third eye. You see the angel with your third eye, or physically. Now, you don't need an angel to appear physically for them to do anything for you. Okay? An angel can appear, spiritually. You don't need an angel to appear physically to do anything. But when an angel appears physically, you know that you're not guessing. You know that what you are doing is real. And also, you'll be able to understand the orders of the angel properly. You see, sometimes, like I usually see angels very, very well, face to face, like this, in flesh. Sometimes an angel can just give you an order, and if you don't follow it, they'll be looking at you. They'll be looking at you. For example, let's say an angel says, the angel does not like this girl that you are moving with. Maybe you have a girlfriend, and the angel says that he doesn't like that girl. And as long as you still keep on moving with that girl, the angel is not going to bless you with prosperity. If you leave that girl in your house and you keep on praying, oh, God bless me, nothing will happen. You will not be blessed. But the moment that girl steps out of your house, the angel will start blessing you again. That's how it works. You usually have rules that you need to follow. Now, some people will be like, why is an angel giving you rules? Normally, why is the girlfriend living with you? Why? Should the girlfriend be living with you? Because she's not your wife. Should she be living with you? No. So angels actually want you to do the right thing, the best thing, because they want you to be spiritual. They know that once the lady is living with you, you will not be able to accumulate enough energy in your chakras. So that's why they are telling you the right thing to do. Sometimes an angel can say, you should not go to the club, or you should not drink alcohol. And if you keep on drinking alcohol or going to the club, it's not going to help you with healing people. It's this choice. And if you go and you try to heal people, nothing will happen. So the rules that the angels give you are actually good rules. So when people say, oh, an angel gave me a rule or stuff, it's normal. Unless if you meet a demon, it's demons that will be asking you to do wrong things. Normally, what angels will ask you to do, we align with the 10 Commandments. What the angel of God will tell you to do, we align with the 10 Commandments. The rules of Jesus, which you align. But the moment is an angel start asking you to do some crazy stuff, you know that that's not the Spirit of God. So you have to be very, very careful. But if you follow the information in my program, in my course, you can't experience that kind of negativity. You know exactly what you're doing. So also there are different kind of angels. We have angels that work with God, and we have angels that work with the devil. So you need to be pure. And you need to believe in Jesus so that you can connect to the right angels so that you won't be connecting with demons and evil spirits, because they're everywhere. So first of all, it's good to live alone. If you are married, no problem, but you need to have a separate room, because do I even need to tell you this? So you want to meditate where do you meditate? Oh, your wife is in the room with you. Do you want to meditate there? It can't work. You need a 2-bedroom flat or 3-bedroom flat. So like me, I was living in a 3-bedroom flat for just me in the whole house. That's how I usually do my stuff, so that if I want to change rooms, it's my choice. So if you have a 2-bedroom flat, one room should be for you and one room should be for you and the children, so that your energy can be high. That's how it should be. So if your wife wants to come to your room, fine. And when you be like, oh, I want to be alone, and you're in your room, she can go to the children's room. That's just normal stuff. That's how this thing works. So if you have a 3-bedroom flat, your wife has one room, you have one room, your children has one room. That's how it is. But if you have a roommate, you are living in the same place, please, when will you meditate? Unless if you are going to the mountain, or you have like a prayer house somewhere where you pray. If not, you won't develop, because the angel will refuse to appear, because these people are blocking the energy now. See, the angel will walk in when your children are there, and these angels, they don't really, you can't snap them. They don't want people to, they won't come when people are around. Even when I was living with my parents, that angel came to meet me. I had my own room, and my brother was not living with me at that time. He was in the university, or maybe he has even graduated. So it was just me. I usually locked my door right from time. You have to be alone, or you have to have a private time for yourself. Number one. Number two, you need to understand the accumulation of energy in chakras. So accumulation of energy in chakras, for example, you know the way generator accumulate energy. Generator accumulates energy from the ether, from the environment, okay? Like now, electricity is here. When I did telekinesis this morning, when I moved an object this morning with my mind without touching it, what I did was I accumulated pressure, energy from the environment, and I had the intention that the energy should convert to pressure, not to electricity. There was a time in school where I shook the guy and I shocked him. Electric shock. It was because I converted the energy to electricity. But if you want to move objects, you don't convert the energy to electricity. You convert the energy to pressure so that it can create motion, movement. Do you understand? And if you want to do healing too, you convert the energy to healing, not pressure. If you do pressure, it will just push the person's hand or their heart or their chest or their body. They will just fall down. Nothing will happen. So you have to, and you can't convert it to electricity. It will just shock them. You have to convert it to healing energy. That's it. That's how it works. So accumulate energy in your chakras. Once you accumulate energy in your chakras, and have the intention that you want to summon an angel, so the energy is going to convert from just potential energy that God has created. It will convert into a kind of sphere or environment where an angel can appear. So it's going to create like an angelic realm or angelic world, atmosphere in the physical world, so the angel will be able to appear. If you can do that, it will really work for you. The angel will come more. Also, you will need time. The angel will not appear in a day. So that's why you need to soak your mind. If you stay alone for 15, 20 days, and keep on meditating on angels, the angel will come. The angel will come. Lastly, if you buy brainwave music, isochronic tones, and you keep on listening to it, isochronic tones, you can't listen to Nigerian music, you can't listen to trap abroad music, you can't, or American music. You should be listening to like isochronic tones to to work on your brain hemispheres, okay, to harmonize your brain hemispheres, the left and the right. Listen to that kind of music. The thing is, if you do this kind of stuff, people will think you're not a Christian again, but you're a Christian because you believe in Jesus. It's Christianity, but it's science. It's spiritual science. Like, you want to tap into the spiritual world by the power of God. So you see that living alone is very important. You can't be distracted because you want to achieve the power of God. It's just like you are a scientist. You are a scientist and you are going to work. How do you want to be the greatest scientist if you are going to one job? You are a dancer and you say you are a scientist. How? For God's sake, how? No, your work must be science. You are doing your research. You are trying to find something. So you can't have time to do all that stuff. If you are doing 9 to 5, I understand. Some people do 9 to 5 job. But just understand that it might take you a little bit longer. So instead, you can choose the course or impartation, anyone. But it will take you longer than those people that they soak their mind for 20 days, 25 days. But if you do 9 to 5, I think the best thing would be for impartation. Let me just send you angels. Angels should work with you, because the course is good, fine, but unless if you really have time to practice it, because the course is for those people that have time to practice. Instead, you can just go for impartation. I'll just impart you. I'll just give you angels. Angels will just be working with you. But you won't be able to teach anybody how to summon angels. Sometimes you might need a sigil. The seal of the angel is all over the Bible. Some people are like, where is the seal of angel in the Bible? It's in Revelation, it's in different part of the Bible. Angels usually have their signs, their sigils. So an angel can give you a sigil and draw it for you. If you've opened your Torah, you will see it, the sign of the sigil of the angel. So you can use it to call the angel. You just open the sigil. You can create a portal of visualization. You can go and meet the angel. You can enter into the astral world, the astral plane or the angelic plane to meet the angel. Raphael, Uriel, Michael, Samael, different kind of angels. So I know some people like, oh, Samael. There are different kind of angels now. One angel, 100 angels can be being Samael. Yes. 50,000 angels can be being Michael. Oh, you don't know yet, but you know now. So that's just it. I hope you understand. I hope you're able to gain a lot from this video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you message me so that I can give you the course and the program so that you can start training. I really wish you the best, but once you can do this thing, I promise you your life is going to change forever. You will never have struggles in life again. You will never have struggles. Brokenness will not happen to you again. Your life will change. Few days, few weeks, your life will really change. And I pray for you that God's protection will be upon you. The grace of God is going to come upon you. Your life is going to change forever. Your struggles and your sufferings will end in the mighty name of Jesus. Because I really want good things for you. I want good things to happen to you. I know that it's not easy for me to be able to understand these principles too. It took a lot of time, and during my time there was no teacher, trial and error. It was not easy. I even wanted to give up, but I couldn't give up because I know that the time will come that I will need to help people like you, and the time has come now. So I really thank God that I didn't give up. Also, it wasn't easy. I know it's not easy for you too. It's not, but God is going to see you through. I love you so much, and I love every other person that's watching this video. I really want to help you to move to the next level. So just stay tuned and remain humble and have faith in God. With God, all things are possible. God bless you. I'll see you soon.